Does anyone remember this meme? I think it needs a refresh. Atelier Ryza is the hotly anticipated new entry in the long-running series, and it's hotly anticipated for two reasons. It is seeking to be the next step forward for Atelier, and the other reason is the thick Master General herself, Ryza. It is aiming to be a step forward in quite a few ways. It's been quite a while since the series has had a real graphical refresh, and while I wouldn't call this a massive upgrade on the scale of something like Tales of Arise, there is a definite graphical upgrade and some art style tweaks to boot. They have this very stylized cross-hatching type shading in certain areas, and I think the PC version of Ryza will look like quite a significant graphical upgrade over its predecessors. For the record, I'm playing on the Switch, and it still looks pretty good. Performance is very good too, a couple of frame pacing dips here and there, but otherwise it's quite stable at 30 FPS where it counts, like in battle, at least so far. This is just the preview, reviews are still under embargo, so keep in mind what I'm talking about here is all based on early gameplay from the first 4 hours or so. Getting back on track, Gust were also seeking to do something a little different with the story this time round, and it certainly has a different feel. For example, you start the game playing as Ryza, who doesn't even know what alchemy is. Ryza is just someone who wants to go on adventures. She doesn't want to live the boring island life helping her father harvest crops and never seeing the world. Fairly early on, you see some alchemy in action and you immediately have the need to learn how to do it, and it's just lucky that you happen to have a natural affinity for it. Ryza herself is also a completely different kind of Atelier main protagonist than we're used to. The funniest thing being that the developers have been shocked by the horny on main reception the thick Master General has been getting in the West, because they actually designed her to be more of a tomboy than anything else. It isn't just graphics and story that have been revitalized either. The two main gameplay aspects, combat and alchemy, or crafting basically, have both been switched up. The changes feel like a very natural progression for the series, and even early on, I'm feeling like Ryza will turn out to be my favorite from a gameplay perspective. Battles are really fast paced, it's hard to tell it's even a turn-based system. It has the underpinnings of an ATB-like system, but has dynamic AI you can switch up in battle. You can directly control one character while the others do their thing, or you can switch at any time. Theoretically, if you're fast enough, you could directly control everyone, but there is a party combo mechanic to monitor and an AP resource that can be used in multiple different ways, giving you a good amount of decision making to do moment to moment. Items you create through alchemy are also very effective in Ryza, and that whole process feels better than ever, this time around allowing recipes to be evolved or completely changed into others mid-craft, and giving you a ton of options for customizing the item that will eventually be crafted. Recipes act kind of like character talent trees or sphere grids. It feels really good so far. And that's where I'll leave it for now. My full review will hopefully only be a day or two away, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you all soon.